Good morning, all. Today we are going to start the first chapter of class 10 physics, light, reflection, and reflection. First of all, we are going to know what the light is. Light is a form of energy which produces the sensation of sight on our eyes. It means if there is no light, we can't see any objects. Light is very much essential for observing or seeing the objects. Then light waves are electromagnetic waves. That means it contains electric waves, and also it contains the magnetic field, whose nature is transverse. Transverse in the sense that it will travel in a wave form. As we all know, speed of light in vacuum is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second, but changes according to the media. That means it changes in glass and in water. Now the question arises, what the ray of light and what is beam of light? A ray of light is a straight line drawn from source is called a ray of light. सोर्स से जैसे कोई भी किसी भी सोर्स से कोई लाइट आ रही है, that we call the ray of light. Now the second thing is beam of light. A bundle of rays is known as the beam of light, and it also comes from the source only. Now we are going to discuss the reflection. Reflection is the bouncing back of light rays into the same media on striking a highly polished surface such as mirror is called reflection of light. रिफ्लेक्शन तभी होगा जब एक हाईली पॉलिश सरफेस पे कोई लाइट रेज टकराएगी और फिर वो वापस उसी मीडियम में आ जाती है. There are two laws of reflection. First one is the incident ray, the reflected ray, and the normal. At the point of incidence, all three lie in the same plane. That means incident ray, that ray come from the source. Reflected ray after striking the highly polished surface is known as reflected ray, and the normal at the point of incidence. Second, the angle of incidence I is always equal to angle of reflection R. This is angle of incidence and this is angle of reflection. There are two types of reflection: regular reflection and irregular reflection. Regular reflection means that the surface is highly polished and shiny, and the irregular reflection is the surface is not shiny and not smooth. In our daily lives, we are generally seeing all the objects by the irregular reflection. Now come to the topic, refraction of light. The deviation of light rays from its path when it travels between two transparent media is called refraction of light. It means that light travel from air to water, air to glass, or glass to air. Then the light rays deviate from its mean path. As we can say that is the an imaginary line that separate the two media. Incident ray that is striking on that medium, and this is the refracted ray. After the emergence, it will be bent. This is angle of incident and this is angle of refraction. Cause of refraction: the speed of light is different in different media is the main cause of refraction. Now we are going to discuss the laws of refraction. Also there are two laws: the incident ray, the refracted ray, and the normal at the point of incidence. All three lie in the same plane as just in the reflection. Second is the ratio of sine of angle of incidence to the sine of angle of refraction is constant for a pair of two media. That is sine I upon sine r is equals to constant, and this also known as the refractive index, where mu1 is to 2 is called refractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. This law is also known as Snell's law. Now we are going to discuss the refractive index. Refractive index is nothing but the ratio of speed of light in vacuum, we denoted C, to the speed of light in any medium is called refractive index of the medium, or the constant ratio of sine angle is known as refractive index. Mu is equal to C by V. Refractive index of water is 4 by 3 is equal to 1.33, and refractive index of glass is 3 by 2 is equal to 1.50. Thank you, students. We will discuss something in next topic.